I bought my younger self's dream wardrobe. I wanted to go see what early 2000s brands are making a comeback and how their styles of clothing have changed, if they've even changed at all. Most of it wasn't in the budget at the time of middle school. But now that I have my own adult money that I can make my own bad decisions with. Oh, the early 2000s. Maybe some of you can relate to this nostalgia, and maybe some of you were born in 2005. So let me take you on a little journey back in time to the land of cropped jackets, beaded necklaces, low-rise everything, in-your-face logos, Ugg boots. My first visit for this task naturally had to be Hollister. I don't think I have stepped into a Hollister store since 2010. It felt like a club. It was dark. It smelled heavily of their cologne. I remember their logo-y t-shirts and sweatshirts, low-rise jeans that seemed to fit a size or two small and just made you feel terrible about yourself. But they were so cute and very intimidating employees. Let me just give you a visual of what their stuff looks like now. Oh, frequently visited. Don't call me out like that, computer. Haha, there it is. Okay. There they are, the Amelias. Wait, do they have like a line? Oh my gosh, they do. This wasn't in the store when I was there. This is so different. These shorts are interesting. Wow, they have a lot of stuff, even swimwear. Let's just go to new arrivals here. The bucket hat. Now I feel like that's coming back from the 90s. A lot of this stuff has pretty 90s vibes to it. Yeah, literally the only thing that looks like their old stuff is like this Hollister tee. All super, super cute stuff, but feels very young. Okay, and then they also have this Gilly Hicks. Oh, you know what? They're totally doing what American Eagle did with Aerie. Bralettes, underwear, lounge, activewear. I see you, Hollister. And it seems pretty affordable too. Interesting, we might have to try some of this. It was an interesting experience walking into the store for the first time in years. It was a lot lighter. Like they definitely added some lighting to the store. And the cologne was gone. The overpowering smell isn't here though. I wonder if enough people just complained about the sensory overload that they finally just said no more. I feel like back in the day, this store was heavily geared towards high schoolers. They decided to continue to target the young people, and they're doing a really good job. I was definitely the oldest person in that store that wasn't a parental supervisor, which was a little bit embarrassing. Even the girls at the cash register checking me out were like, so young and not intimidating at all, at least anymore to me. I was about to be absolutely distraught because I didn't think that they had any of the logo sweatshirts in store. That was all I ever wanted when I was younger. But my parents were like, $50 sweatshirt? Yeah, right. But then I saw it right before the checkout line on a low shelf. It's exactly how it was back in the day. Well, the logo might be slightly smaller. And then actually when I was on ASOS the other day, I found a gray one, very cute, a little bit subtle, and then I couldn't walk out of the store without the Hollister SoCal perfume. I wanted this so bad when I was younger. After I show you everything I got, I'm gonna try to put together some outfits. We'll see how it goes. In case you're wondering what I wore in middle school, here's some examples. This little vest moment over here. I think that's when I went to a private school because you can kind of see my little like uniform skirt. I thought these lowlights were the coolest thing ever. What I really wanted was, I think it was called shadow box hair. The lowlights was as close as I was ever gonna get. The next store I needed to visit was American Eagle. So out of the budget back in the day. Still a little pricey, which is interesting. I feel like Aerie, their sister brand, is pretty affordable. Like I've gotten several leggings for like $12, but I couldn't seem to find those deals at actual American Eagle. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. I feel like back in the day, they were definitely most known for their denim. Let's see what American Eagle has to offer these days. Doesn't this seem like pretty similar vibes to the stuff that they were selling 15 years ago? Everything's a little more cropped. I feel like they haven't changed their style or their target audience a whole lot. Like I swear I remember picking up that exact tank when I was 13 years old, and I was like, oh, 25 bucks? Probably not. Catch me at Ross finding one for $5. I felt like the people that were in the store with me were definitely closer to my age, which made me feel a little bit better. Most of the denim in that store was distressed beyond recognition, which is exactly what I wanted. What was our parents' obsession with not letting us wear ripped jeans? Oh, and then I found this cute little pleated skirt. It definitely gave me 2000s preppy vibes. Is preppy even a thing anymore? Tiered skirts are also coming back. Okay, this is something I remember having an issue with back in the day, and I still had it at this current day, is I had to dig and dig through the 00s and 0s and 2s to get anywhere near my size. I pretty much just got denim there. By the way, none of this is sponsored. I spent all my own money on this stuff. I'll try to link things below if you're interested in any of them. I got the mom jeans with the comfort stretch waistband. They just have the holes under the knees. 29 or an 8. No idea if they're gonna fit or not. Another thing I was not allowed to wear. Very strict no short shorts rule in my house. Do I see myself wearing these as a daily thing? Absolutely not, but like for vacation, they might be fun. And then I did get the little tennis skirt. There's also a whole genre that I kind of like. I didn't forget it, but it's almost like it needs its own video. And that is the scene emo era that was happening around those years. Like, that is the epitome of the girl that I wanted to look like. This is as close as I came. First of all, can we talk about how that picture is like 7 pixels? Quality, we didn't know her back then. The side-swept bangs staring angstily off into the distance. Let's talk shoes of the early 2000s. I feel like I remember Birkenstocks, Ugg boots, Vans. They are back with a vengeance. Like almost every store that we walked by had Vans in their display. And then there's also a whole Vans store in that mall. But now it's the checkered Vans that are the thing, which I don't know if I can pull those off, but like, they're cute. The brand that I really loved was Puma. I don't know what happened to them. Like, I feel like there was a little window there where they were so cool. Taking a back seat to like Nike and Adidas. I actually did own one pair when I was in middle school. They were all white. I loved them, wore them to death. But these ones.
If I were 14 again, would I want the ombre or would I want the sparkly laces is the question. I think the ombre. It's more like 12-year-old Hope. This is more like 14-year-old Hope.
Those are so cute. Like, these are something that 14-year-old me would have died for, but also 26-year-old me is pretty excited about them too. This was probably my favorite brand that I owned virtually none of back in the day because it was so pricey. Also scared of the employees at that store. That one was also very, very dark. It didn't smell quite as heavy as Hollister, but pretty similar vibes. Just a little bit, I would say more upscale, and I feel like Abercrombie was definitely geared towards a slightly older crew than Hollister was.
My name is Mark Carroll, going to school at Chapman University, 20 years old. I've been modeling for 4 weeks now.
Abercrombie, let's see if they've changed much. The high rise is definitely the new thing. They did not used to have that. Same thing with like the boyfriend or the mom cuts. They're doing a good job. Like, this is cute stuff. Similar vibes to the stuff they had back in the day, but they have definitely modernized their looks. I would wear most of this stuff. These little matching set tanks and skirts. Those are adorable. Yeah, I might have to shop here more frequently. So we don't actually have an actual Abercrombie anywhere near us. Did a bunch of them close? Because I feel like at one point there were 2 in this city and now they're just gone. So we had to drive all the way to Park City, Utah and go to the outlet, which was a very different vibe than the actual Abercrombie stores were. It was definitely more open. But to be honest, the clothes are like exactly the same. I went in there specifically looking for a polo because it was always my dream to be that girl. Here's the polo I got. I just went with the classic white and then it has their little, what even is it, a moose? Their little logo guy. It's just wild though. Like their logo-y hoodies and t-shirts look the same. They have the same lacy tops. I've actually been wanting these exact pants from them for months ever since I saw them on TikTok, but they've been sold out for months and months. Oh, and then I got this little white lacy thing. That's kind of the style right now anyway. A good pair of denim and then a white tank. And then I couldn't leave without this. I loved it. Is it kind of tacky? Yes, but and then the little matching shorts. If I would have been able to have these in junior high and wear these to, it wasn't called PE, it was called Shape. Would have been the coolest girl there. Speaking of PE, let's talk about activewear. I wasn't sporty by any means. I did ballet growing up, so activewear wasn't a thing for me. It was tights and leotards. Nike, for sure. That was the only workout brand back then, I feel like. Lululemon, She didn't exist. So while we were in Park City, we also went to the Nike outlet because once again, that's the only Nike store. I mean, we have Dick's Sporting Goods, but I want to go to a Nike store. And I was specifically looking for, what are these even called? They like don't have a liner in them. They're very flowy, a running short, and then they have the elastic waistband. And then no crop tops. Crop tops for working out wasn't really a thing. It was just all about your basic tanks. The simplicity back in the day. Drop me a comment about which one of these nostalgic brands you would love to revisit, and I'll pick a couple of you to send gift cards to. And then this haul just didn't feel complete without like a nice outfit. Like if I ever was invited to be a Disney Channel star and I had to dress up and do the little,
"Hey, I'm Hilary Duff from Lizzie McGuire."
And you're watching Disney Channel.
Guys, we're rolling. Very quiet, please.
Man, that was some of my best work.
what would I wear, you know? Tackiest, gaudiest looking stuff, the sequins. I don't know where anybody got that stuff back in the day, and I definitely don't know where you'd get it now, other than a thrift store. So that's what I did. Funny enough, these clothes are from Free People, which like, I don't think it was really a thing back then. Oh my gosh, these shoes. That holographic, oh my gosh, yes. This is giving me very much back to school, first day of school outfit vibes. Are you allowed to wear tank tops to school these days? Because I was not. You would get sent home if you showed up in this. Oh, I have one more thing. I toyed with the idea of getting the Tiffany necklace, and then I was like, no hope, snap out of it. But I did find something on Amazon. It actually had like another dumb piece to it that I ripped off and then I don't like. Like, what is that? But on the flip side, it has this little diamond heart. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wait, one more thing. That was it though. Like, picture day, here I come. These jeans, they're the perfect like straight cut jean. I've been searching forever to find that, and I think I did. They fit pretty well. They're maybe a tiny bit big. Then we have the Pumas, of course. I really didn't get a lot of shoes, so you're gonna be seeing these with most outfits. Sorry about it. Oh, I don't know about these. They're not small, they're just small. I figured out what this outfit is missing. One of those lacy tanks that we used to layer with everything and pull it down super, super far. Looks like I'm trying too hard. Regina George who? Like, I would just fit right in with that little crib in this outfit. Oh my gosh, I think this is my favorite one from the whole haul. It does slightly remind me of my school uniform, a very much cuter version, and I love it with these shoes. Ugh. Okay, I'm ready to go run the mile. And the necklace is staying on because that's definitely something I would have done. So we have to roll them down and wear them like that. Something like that. And to be honest, we probably would have folded them over again for good measure. We're going to our cabin for the weekend. We definitely didn't have a cabin. That's very hypothetical. And I want to look cute and cozy. You know what? I don't even care if this is tacky. I kind of really love it. And it's so soft. Just a walk-in billboard. It's all they wanted you to be. Okay, ready for the last outfit? Yep, so this one is giving me, I won the Disney Channel Danimals Go Hang Out with Dylan and Cole Sprouse sweepstakes, and this is what I picked to wear. This dress is amazing. I don't know where in modern times I would wear this because I don't plan on winning a sweepstakes or being on Disney Channel anytime soon, but the sequins mixed with the velvet. Okay, let me know which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. I thoroughly enjoyed this little trip back in time. I hope you did too. I picked out some other videos down below that I thought you might enjoy, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Say bye, YouTube.